the semifinals, the first one of tonight. And yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Best of 5 series, guys. Harstem and Marsman, 2 brilliant, well, mostly Dutch players coming your way right here, right now. I'm quite excited. In the top left side of the map, we have the red Protoss. His name is Marsman. The, I believe it was Romanian, right? Romanian slash Dutch. Yeah, he's Romanian slash Dutch. He's from Team Black Knight here as well. Absolutely lovely. And Harstem. What team is Harstem, actually? What team is Harstem? I'm not Googling this whatsoever. Alright. You know what? I can read it. I'm not sure in what's how to pronounce it, though. I'm gonna try my best anyway. In the bottom right side, we have a blue Protoss player. He is Harstem from Team Asterion. Asterion. Sounds like a Pokemon in a way, doesn't it? Asterion. Alright. Anywho. 2 gas going down for both these players. Let's wait for those 2 gateways as well. Oh, how exciting! 2 gateways. Man, I mean, it is just the standard opening, right? We just got to be patient here a little bit. The Siamese gateways taking place here, taking shape. Actually, Marsman, his first gateway was a little bit earlier than the gateway of Harstem. I'm not sure if that matters too much. The overall cybernetic score timing still very, very close to one another. Maybe Harstem being able to squeeze out a couple more probes using that chrono boost there. Who knows? Who knows? Those are just the tiny things, right, that make Harstem the lethal man that he is. Always finding those little tiny edges. Finding a way to climb to the top here. Marsman and Harstem, I mean, I think there's one clear favorite here, but I mean, that would just make it even more cool, in a way, if Harstem does manage to take the victory here. Now, we did see Marsman going for the double adept there for a short, brief moment in time, cancelling, and then going for the Sentry and Stalker instead. Also putting down that pylon over here, making sure that he knows what is coming out of Harstem, his gateways. Also delaying those adepts as well, if they ever want to try to get across the map here. So yeah, nice job overall there by Mr. Marsman. Harstem not going for that shenanigans though. It was being blocked off by that probe there as well. So couldn't really get a good block off there anyway. And you know what? The pylon overall in the end got cancelled, and Harstem is gonna get his nice quick second Nexus here. So it's Harstem though. Also making a nice quick Nexus. Probe here on the right side, in the middle. The right middle. Some people call it the 3 o'clock, but those people are too smart for me, son. Let's call it the right middle. And Robo Facility for both these players is going to be the tech choice. But geez Louise, did they just talk to one another what they're going to do exactly? And then try to see who is best at whatever this build is. How did Marsman know those adepts were coming as well? That's a really quick pylon block. What? Or a shield battery block. Nice cancel as well. That's what Hallucinated Phoenix is just having a little look-see around here. Robotics facility for Harstem still being created. Let me take a look. Is this... I think, actually, guys, I have to say, again, we don't have game hearts right here. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, we don't see people, what the production tabs are over here on top of these buildings. Alright. Please remind me. And I need to keep this here. I need to change this. I've gotten quite used to it. Well, I mean, we can do without as well, but ultimately, it's still nice. iPod is trying to really get my attention here, it seems. Talking about me twice now. In a row as well. Anyway. A little bit of scouting still happening here from Harstem. He's going to be able to see the exact stuff happening in the base of Marsman. Marsman, on the other hand, though, also actually a little bit less in the know, but I guess he saw the robo. Looks like he can kind of infer that there will be a forge there as well. Phoenix getting demolished. And yeah, he's just kind of slowing down here a little bit. The adepts of Harstem a little bit reluctant to shade in here, perhaps. Are going to try to get on top of those sentries to immediately fall, and getting out of there with the War Prison. A very nice read on the situation from Harstem, realizing that there's no blink available for his opponent, and seeing that there's a little bit of an opportunity there, dealing a little bit of damage. Very well played. A great maneuver, I have to say. And yeah, Harstem now does have his own Twilight Council available. He's adding on a ton more gateways here. Not sure if that is to keep himself safe, or if he's going to be adding on quite a bit of aggression here pretty soon after killing off those sentries. I mean, it's a good start, right? To do a little bit of aggression, and then if you do manage to kill 2 units pretty much for free, just go for the attack overall. Marsman is trying to keep tabs on whether or not Harstem is expanding to a 3rd base. He sees that he is not, so maybe he's a little bit reluctant now to take his own 3rd base here. As you know what, I wouldn't want to be too greedy against this guy either. +2 attack, both on the way. Charge on the way as well. Templar Archives is going to get constructed here for Marsman. But first, well, he has to deal with the Immortals here. Targeting down the Forge, actually. Will be a pretty big pick-off. And Marsman helping him out as well. He's like, you know what, you should also take down this pylon over here. Let me point it out to you. And, yeah, I mean, Harstem just taking the opportunity. Sticking around for as long as possible, trying to do as much damage as possible. The depths not... Where did they go? Did they actually get into the main base here? I don't think they did. Did they? Crazy. Alright, yeah, Marsman falling apart here a little bit. Losing the forge, losing the upgrade there. That was being produced. Luckily for him, it wasn't nearly about to be done or something like that, right? It was pretty far off still. But yeah, I mean... With Harstem also making that upgrade at the same time, he is going to grab another one of those tiny advantages. Another one, perhaps, his Nexus. Yeah, 3rd Nexus, a little bit quicker here for Harstem as well. As he's just slowly but surely running away with all the tiny advantages in this map. Only now, though, getting himself a Templar Archives. But, I mean, did he really need any Templar Archives sooner? I don't think he did, honestly. I think this is pretty good. Oh, we did lose an Immortal here, though. There's the final bits and pieces still remaining of that Immortal there. War Prism rotating around here for Marsman. There are 2 Stalkers just ready, itching for that to happen, though. Truly desperate for some attention from that War Prison. Really wants to make something happen here. He's just waiting for a little bit, it seems. Dark Templar most likely going to be the choice for Marsman, trying to get some sort of aggressive grasp on this game still, and gaining the upper hand in some sort of margin. As Harstem, as we can see now, pretty much 30 supply higher than his opponent. Actually 20 supply after one big warp in here coming through from Marsman, but 30 supply ahead not that long ago. And yeah, that is quite a significant force now, trying to move himself into a good position here. That's not a ramp that's easy to go up to. Yeah, he's just rotating through the bottom here. This is nice. Sending a couple of zealots to confuse. Marsman rotating through the top. And then, yeah, sending the force that he is going to attack with, of course, through the bottom here. Now, Dark Templar are coming through. We're going to have to keep an eye out on the worker kill count here. Also in the main base, more are gonna get warped in here. Harstem has opened up a pathway of attack, but ultimately, okay, so this Ganon did manage to thwart away one of those Dark Town. What in the world is happening here? Oh my god, that can't be on purpose, right? Oh, let me go back to this. Jeez Louise. Okay, well that was really cool. Like, that's something you don't do on purpose. Okay, anyway, coming through here. Immortals and Archons are running away from this ginormous ball of Archons, just wailing, zapping this army. That is the wrong color for them, and GG is called. Unfortunately, the Dark Templar just weren't enough, and oh my god. I mean, that was wild, man. That was wild. I don't know if that was ever, if that's something you could ever do on purpose. Let me go a little bit to the right here. There you go. You see Harstem. You see Harstem playing there in the corner. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Anyway, yeah, we're just waiting now for game number 2, obviously. Let me say. Let me double check if it does have games hard this time around. Yeah, it does this. Okay, it does. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure an admin just jumped on the opportunity as well. I probably got hurt and helped again. This is so nice. I don't have to do much at all whatsoever. So relaxing. Alright. I need to have my own cameraman as well. That's the one thing I'm missing here. And maybe somebody to accept the invites for me. That would be nice. What's up, Frank? He's so happy right now. He's so happy when stuff like this is happening. I'm happy too, honestly. Anyway. Game number 2 between these two players. Marsman and Harstem on the way. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at these guys fighting it out one more time. Well, I say one more time, but potentially 4 more times if we really want them to. And if they kind of, you know what, tie up the series here, of course, properly enough. Otherwise, we might only have 2 games remaining. Anyway, in the top left side of the map, we have the red Bulgarian/Dutch player. He is the red Protoss. He is Marsman. And in the bottom right, we have the blue Protoss. I just realized that Marsman and Harstem kind of sounds very much similar, doesn't it? Anyway, here's the Dutchman. The very well-known carry from the Dutch Nation Wars. He is Harstem. Oh, man. Alright, alright. Waiting for things to settle down again. I just saw on the feed, by the way, coming through from the venue that that banner has been a pain in everyone's side for a long time now. It just keeps falling down. I don't know if it's as funny as everybody else, but yeah, the banner for the Dutch StarCraft League, it kept dropping there. Anyway, that's just funny to me. Maybe I find that stuff too funny, actually. Just, probably shouldn't mention it either. It's a beautiful banner that doesn't require any further attention because it works perfectly as intended. As it always does with the Dutch StarCraft League. Anyway. Alright, both players getting a full glimpse of what is happening here in their opponent's bases. Going for the 2 adepts, both of them right now. Let's see if it works out for either of these players. And Marsman getting himself another pylon block here. And so does Harstem this time around, though. Going for the same strategy. Both of them wanting to figure out if those adepts are being created or if it's Stalkers or whatnot. So yeah, both of them being able to get that scout off. Both of them cancelling the pylon afterwards. After seeing that it is, in fact, adepts. This probe still in the middle of the map. The Adepts of Harstem rotating around after seeing that there is a probe there out on the map. And it looks like Marsman is going to get himself into a little bit of a more advantageous position, probably. Although, he is going to be met by 2 Stalkers, right? 2 Stalkers are going to be facing the Adepts of they came back? Harstem's Adepts came back. I see. They stopped moving right over here. And they came backwards to fend off against the other Adepts. The evil red Adepts. It is full red alert right now for Harstem because 4 red Adepts are killing one of his Stalkers. He's going to be able to get away here. Should cancel this shade. Right, well done. Would have lost quite a couple of those if he did continue on there. And he did get the pylon block as well, so absolutely lovely stuff so far from Harstem. And you know what, Marsman is keeping himself in here as well so far. Not taking any losses. Worker count still kind of being up there. He's making quite a lot of the Adepts though. And this is a little bit painful perhaps. Right? Losing, I believe, 2 of those Adepts. Yeah, just 2. Against a single Oracle. But, I mean, the Oracle now doesn't really have any energy to really kill off any probes. Although there are shield batteries in those mineral lines. So, really not even going to be able to get any anyway. I guess except for this one. So watch out. For those Stalkers. Stalkers still rather dangerous, of course. And, oh my dear lord, okay. What? For a moment I thought he was just going to get into the mineral line of the Maydays. Oh, okay, he still might do. No, it's fine, it's fine. Harstem got this. He's a professional, guys. No problem. Easy. Easy, only losing 5 workers there. Oh, man. Probably still 5 workers more than Harstem wanted to lose. A bit unfortunate that he was just rotating his workers around right from base to base as those Adepts were coming in. The Adepts coming back though as well at the same time. I felt a little bit off, but yeah, well done indeed there by both these players. Harstem getting his Oracle in position, his second Oracle as well. Might be able to one-shot those probes now through the shield battery. That is quite a defensive setup right here for the red Protoss Marsman. I really need to be on point with my pronunciation here. Marsman and Harstem. I think the st is the best way to tell them apart. Anyway, quite a couple of sentries here available. Should be able to keep the Protoss army of Harstem out of the overall base here. Nice picking up on those herd Stalkers here. A good pylon block coming down as well from Marsman. Not taking any more economic damage so far. And yeah, Harstem realizes he's just going to go for full retreat. And somehow, some way, managing to get himself back up in the quite a significant lead on the worker count here. Just being very solid on the production of those workers continuously. As he is just keeping his opponent busy, trying to prevent any worker damage from those Oracles, or either Adepts as well, of course. And now with the War Prism here as well, even further potential threat for damage now to hallucinated Phoenixes on their way, trying to figure out what type of army composition is going to be the follow-up here for Harstem. And he's going to be able to see, well, the Twilight Council, Templar Archives, and he's going to see the Robotics Facility. So overall, you know what, he doesn't know what type of upgrade is coming through the Twilight Council, but he did see the Templar Archives, so it kind of insinuates already that charge is going to be accompanied, because, you know what, Archon and charge slots, they just go together like blue and berries. It's just what happens. Now both these players also adding quite a bunch of gateways together. And it looks like Marsman is getting ready with this probe already for a third base, as Harstem, he did have the money just now to make it. Okay, there we go. I was like, he did just have the money for a base. But he doesn't have a probe there. Oh, wait, he's just sending a probe still from the other side. Oh my dear lord. The double immortal drop, getting a Robovic facility here. That is not too shabby. Well, worthy strike from his opponent here, Marsman, dealing a bit of damage. And Harstem, you know what, retaliates. He's like, anything you can do, I'm gonna try to do as well, and maybe a little bit better at the same time. He's just killing off units though. Now he's getting a big wallop in. 5 zealots here. They do have charge. Marsman might want to consider sending a couple more units out here to try and help out with the defense. The Archon should be more than enough to help out actually. Okay, Harstem has to go on full retreat for now. Does have a second Oracle here as well, of course. Would be lovely to for him to be able to maybe get some damage done there, but not really able to do so. Killing off this probe as well would already be quite a nice blow to Marsman. We're still waiting to get himself that third base created. Alright, there we go. Does get it. Unfortunately for Harstem, not being able to get in that position there in time. Not killing off the probe in time. And there is the immortal drop once again for Harstem. As what happened to the other immortal drop? I think the immortal drop for Marsman did get taken out here. I think I unfortunately missed that one. Well, we can see it on the unit loss count now. The 2 immortals and the War Prism. And yeah, that's going to be another GG. Harstem just has too much at all turns and places. Harstem, what you gonna do? He just out macros you. And then he outplays you as well with the micro. It's a bit rough. It's a bit rough here for Marsman. And he's gonna maybe have to try to dig a little bit deeper in his bag of tricks to get himself a couple of victories here on the board. But then again, I mean, if you are like, you know, if he is just completely practiced in the macro type of scenarios, right? It might be difficult for him to really make that happen. Alright. Bam. Game number 2. Game number 3 already, of course. Second victory for Harstem, putting himself on match points. Good luck, good luck. Ready to go is everybody. Itching to go, really. Already going. And, yeah. Let's see what happens. Keller's actually giving some pointers there to Requiz. Aren't they gonna have to play pretty soon? I think so. But yeah, they're just chatting together right now as well. It's pretty cool to see. Maybe talking strategy. That could be interesting actually to hear what they are saying to one another right now. You know, just talking about the oncoming games, like, what are you gonna do? What are you know what, I'm gonna be doing this type of strategy, and then I'm gonna be doing this type, and then whether or not they follow up on those claims. Could be quite interesting. Anyway, let's focus on the games at hand right now. A best of 5 series between these two players. We have a red Protoss in the bottom right side of the map. He is Marsman. Marsman. Bulgarian / Dutch player. Acquiring dual citizenship. And yeah. So far having a really good run in the overall tournament, of course. In the top left. His opponent though, an absolute beast of the Dutch StarCraft League. He is the blue Protoss. He is Harstem. Alright. Now, can he still get himself a victory on the board here? A W would be absolutely lovely here for this guy. The red Protoss Marsman. Clearly the underdog, but looking for that victory. Wants it so badly probably right now. But then again, I mean, losing in the round of 4 to Harstem is not the worst thing for you to have happen, of course. It's not embarrassing. It would be more so for the defending player, pretty much here, Harstem, who everyone would expect, right, to be victorious here. Both of them going for a proxy play. Harstem trying to finish this one out quite quickly. Robotics Facility, the choice for Harstem. A Twilight Council, the choice for Marsman. So this might be Dark Templar coming out of Marsman, I would assume. Why else would you try to hide your Twilight Council that much? Maybe it's just a throw of Harstem completely as well. I mean, the proxy robo, obviously, you're going to have your robotics facility units there a lot quicker. Other than that, you know what? Of course, there's not a real reason to try and do that. Anyway, here are the Starks marching across the map right now, looking for any proxies as well as the probe is too. He is really trying his best to find anything here. He's going to see the probe here. That's going to be a big tell. Why in the world would you ever have a probe on this side of the map right now? And it's going to be quite a nice sign for Harstem to try and jump on top of. He's going to be looking in that bottom left side of the map. And as you can see, he's sending another Stalker there. He knows what's up. He smells something fishy. And he's on top of it. There it goes. He sees. There is the Dark Shrine indeed. You're welcome once again, your caster, providing valuable insights at, like I always do. I never have it wrong. And here is the Immortal, first Immortal now coming out. This is absolutely a horrible position for Marsman. He just lost his tech. And now he's gonna be facing an Immortal with pretty much pure gateway forces. He doesn't even have a sentry available right now for any type of force fields. He's trying to warp one in. It's not in time though. Oh my god, the Adept's coming in already, but the Immortal also already on top of absolutely everything. This is absolutely horrible. The probes have to be pulled here. He's trying to get the fight to take place near his shield battery, which would be a nice little maneuver, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen though. This is looking absolutely horrible. As bad as things go. GG. Good luck is called. Harstem taking the game 3-0. Winning the series. And congratulations to him. What an absolute beast. There we go. Frank applauding him. And yeah. I mean, that's all we can do. That is all we can do indeed. Harstem, what a beast of a player.